Hi everyone, this is my cb750. Well, it's a cb750 F1, but it's actually an Action Force 810. I've owned this lovely bike for 32 years, buying it in 1979. The 810 kit is a Hadley Custom Actions 4 kit with a street race cam and a gas flowed head. It's been a fantastic bike. I've been down to the south of France on it around 5 to 6 times, and I've been to Spain on it once, and it's never let me down. It's been a fantastic bike. It's been off the road now for 20 years. It's been sitting in my shed, and I've just decided to get it back on the road. Basically, all I'd done was to put fresh petrol in it, change the oil. Took me about 5 minutes kicking her over because the battery was dead, and then she eventually fired up, and now she's back on the road. The only thing I had to do cosmetically was to respray the fairing, the tank, the panels and the seat, but the rest of the chrome and bits and pieces on it are still original. I had it, most of the stuff chromed at Hadley Custom in Southend or whatever, so she's done pretty well. The front end is a cb750 KZ front end, because normally F1s have wide wheels. It's a much better front end, a lot firmer, and of course I've got the twin discs on it. The rear wheel is a GPZ 1100 B1 wheel I put in the back there. More or less went straight in, just had to elongate the hole for the rear brake, but she went straight on. Cannon air filters on it. I would say the top speed of this bike, which I really don't do anymore because I treat her with a bit of respect, is probably around, I'd say it was around 130 miles an hour or whatever. Very quick bike. In her day. The paintwork is still the original paint I had when I was riding her about in my 20s. It was stove enamelled, and it's kept rather well. The only thing it's another thing I did change was the exhaust system. I had an original Marvin system on it, which was still solid, but it's just black and rust. And I had to keep on painting the black on it all the time, or so I just got fed up, so I've just put this system on it, which is great. At the moment I'm running her with 125 jets, which I think are a little bit too big, so I'm going to bring her down to 120s and that. I never got around to doing it back 20 years ago, but now I think I'm going to do it with a brighter fuel. Got an F2 clock on there because my original one just started wandering all over the place. Would like to get an F1 clock eventually. I haven't even pulled the plugs out to look at them. They've been in there for like 20 odd years or whatever, and they're still the original plugs. In fact, you know, all I've done is, like I say, I've put the petrol in and started her up, and I've been running her quite regularly now. She runs a treat. I would say it's a bit of a rattly engine, because I've got a street race cam in it, and so you've got the clearances on the tappets have to more or less double what the original ones are. So it's a bit of a rattly engine. I would start it up, but it's too cold and she takes a while to warm up now, or whatever. Maybe I'll do another video with her running and that. But she does sound great. Yeah, she's a great bike. I love her. Thanks very much.